Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex No Damage Run. Time to move on to level 12, Tsunami. Did I say it right? So here we have ourselves another Coco level. This time we're in a rainy Chinese village, which is an interesting idea, but again, how does this fit in with the fire theme that this warp room is supposed to be following? It's raining! This level would probably fit better in the previous warp room where we were dealing with a bunch of water stuff. Especially once you see what we're going up against later. Yeah, this is probably a good time to make note of the fact that Coco, I already said this back in Banzai Bonsai, but Coco does not have access to any of Crash's new moves in this level, so she cannot do the tiptoe and she cannot do double jumps. So you need to make sure that when you come to these levels that you make your jumps count. Don't get spoiled by double jumping. Because it's not always going to be in your arsenal. Okay, bonus time. It should be noting that this is a pretty short level. In fact, we're almost halfway through with it, if you can believe that. Anyway, just do a quick bounce to get up here. These Wumpas are such a tease. You can't actually reach them even if you do a maximum bounce. So, guess we'll just have to let those go. I mean, you could theoretically reach them by doing a stomp, because the stomp will give you a little extra air, but then you'll take damage once you come stomping down on the TNTs. So, that's not fun. Anyway, yeah, you want to make sure those TNTs get set off before you hit the exclamation box, otherwise you'll set off this 1-up before you get a chance to collect it, and that's not fun. Now we have a few big bounces that we need to make here. Count out on the 5th bounce, make sure you hold the jump button so that you get the maximum reach to reach the next box, especially this one, so that you don't accidentally hit the TNT crate instead. And there we go. Just let that get set off real quick, and let's move on. Because now the real fun is about to begin. At this point of the stage, a tsunami is about to hit, and we're going to need to run away from it using Coco's scooter, and this is the one and only time in the whole series that we get to use it. And you know what? I don't care what anybody says. I love this set piece. It is so much fun riding this thing away from the tsunami. When I was a kid, I used to own a Razor scooter, and I loved riding this thing. I rode it religiously. And when I heard that the new Crash Bandicoot game was going to feature a scooter section, I was nothing but excited. And then when I got to this level, I fell in love. Scooters were quite popular at the time, and in fact, Razor Scooter was named Toy of the Year in 2001. Anyway, yeah, we go ahead and grab our crystal, and this level is more or less done at this point. But now we're coming to a bit of a crossroads here at the end of the level. See, we do have a blue gem path here, but we also have the nitro detonator here right next to the level, and of course we need to set off all the nitros to get the box completion gem. However, there are some boxes on the blue gem path that we're going to need to bounce on in order to get across the gem path. So if we set off the nitros now, we will not be able to complete the blue gem path. So yeah, we're going to go for the box completion gem right now, and then we'll come back to sort out the blue gem path. So let's drop off our loot right now. Okay, so there's our crystal and one of our gems. But now we need to go back and take care of that blue gem path. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, let's take care of business. On to the blue gem path. And, is it just me, or is this gem a bit big compared to other gems that we've collected throughout the series? Certainly seems to have a lot of surface area on it. Anyway, it takes us back to the town, and as you can see, everything is all flooded. Tsunamis will do that. A lot of these jumps are very tight, and you'll often need to press the jump button at the very, very edge of the platform. And honestly, the thing that I feel like works against you the most here is the camera angle. Especially right here. It's very hard to judge where you need to position yourself in order to land on each of these platforms. You don't even have a shadow to help guide where you need to go. It's very easy to miss those jumps there, but there are very specific angles that you need to be holding the stick in order to land those jumps. And here's why we couldn't set off the nitro detonator in order to come here. It sets off all these boxes so that it will still count for the box completion gem, but by doing that, this area becomes uncompletable, unpassable. Okay, very big jump here. Ugh, that is a very tight jump to make right there, but there we go. And there's our blue gem path gem. And with that, Tsunami is finished. That level was a little tougher for me to do in practice, but now that I've done my, no damage run of it, it actually went by pretty smoothly. Still, we do have a few outtakes to check out, so we'll have a look at those. And be sure to join us next time for level 13, Smokey and the Bandicoot. See you then! We're, in another Chinese or... Oh, and sure, we're just gonna walk right into the first enemy, why not? Great start! Oh! Kinda got a thunderstorm going on, but this level's... Why can't I hit these guys? Okay, my attack button is working. Yeah. And when I heard that the new Crash game was gonna... Oh, jeez. And when I heard that the new Crash game was going to feature a scooter section, I was nothing but excited. Oh, you pest! I was nothing but excited, and when I got to this level, I was not disappointed. However, I am disappointed right now by that. Oi! And as you can see, everything's all flooded now. Tsunamis will do that. Whoops!